Welcome to Creo. In this video, we'll show you 9 ways to improve your credit score in no time flat. Your credit score is a critical aspect of your financial life, affecting everything from your ability to secure a loan for a house or a car to the interest rates you'll pay on credit cards. Having a good credit score is essential, and it's never too late to start improving it. In this video, we'll cover all the essentials you need to know about improving your credit score, from understanding your credit report to making payments on time and reducing your credit utilization ratio. But before we get into the nitty-gritty details, let's take a moment to understand what a credit score is and why it's so important. A credit score is a number, usually between 300 and 850, that represents your credit worthiness. Lenders use this number to determine the likelihood that you'll pay back a loan on time. The higher your credit score, the more likely you are to be approved for a loan, and the lower the interest rate you'll pay. That's why having a good credit score is so important. It can help you save thousands of dollars in interest payments over your lifetime and give you more financial security and freedom. So if you're looking to buy a home, start a business, or simply have peace of mind about your finances, improving your credit score is a crucial step. And that's where this video comes in. We'll be providing you with the tools, tips, and advice you need to take control of your credit score and improve it in no time flat. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a like. Let's jump in. Number 1, pay credit card balances strategically. Paying off your credit card balances on time each month is one of the most effective ways to improve your credit score. However, it's not just about paying off the balance. It's also important to pay attention to the balance to limit ratio, or your credit utilization rate. Aim to keep your balance below 30% of your credit limit. If you can, pay your balances in full each month to avoid interest charges. Assess your current debt load. Take stock of your current credit card balances and interest rates. Knowing the amount of debt you have and the interest rate you are paying can help you create a plan to pay off your balances effectively. Prioritize your repayment. You can focus on your highest interest rate balance first and work your way down. Paying off the balance with the highest interest rate can help you save on finance costs in the long run. You can also make multiple payments each month. By making multiple payments each month, you can help reduce your debt faster. You can also make larger payments on the days when you get paid. You can also consider a balance transfer. You can transfer your highest interest balance to a card with a lower interest rate. This can help you save money by reducing the amount of interest you pay on your debt. Number 2, ask for higher credit limits. Having a higher credit limit can also help to improve your credit score, as it can improve your credit utilization rate. However, be careful not to spend more just because you have a higher limit. You can request a credit limit increase from your credit card issuer, but they may perform a hard credit inquiry, which can temporarily lower your credit score. A hard credit check is when you seek new credit like another card, a car loan, or a home loan. If many of these are performed in a short amount of time, it can be seen as a sign of risk. Increasing your credit limit can be a great way to improve your credit score. However, it's important to proceed with caution. Here are a few tips to consider when asking for a higher credit limit. Make sure you have a good payment history. Lenders are more likely to approve your request if you have a history of making on-time payments. Know your credit score beforehand. It's important to understand what your credit score is before asking for a higher limit. This will impact your chances of being approved. If your score is low, you may want to wait before using this strategy. Request a moderate increase first. Requesting a large increase may be unsuccessful, so start small and increase it gradually over time. You can also explain why you need a higher limit. Let your lender know why you need a higher credit limit and what you plan to do with it to increase your chances of actually getting approved. Number 3, become an authorized user on another card. If someone you know has a credit card with a long history of on-time payments and a low balance, you may be able to become an authorized user on their account. This can help improve your credit score, as their positive payment history will also be reported on your credit report. However, be careful not to abuse this privilege, as any negative activity on the account can also hurt your credit score. This process involves the primary account holder adding you to the card as an authorized user. You need permission from the primary account holder, and the primary account holder will request your personal information such as your name, social security number, and address. Once your information is added to the card, the account will appear on your credit report and you will benefit from the account's payment history. Make sure you choose wisely and ensure that the primary account holder has a positive payment history. Any missed or late payments on the account can negatively impact your credit score. Additionally, If the primary account holder closes the account, it will be removed from your credit score. Overall, being an authorized user on another individual's credit card can be a useful way to improve your credit score. Just make sure to analyze the payment history of the primary account holder and make sure to understand the implications of the arrangement before becoming an authorized user. Number 4, pay bills on time. At the end of the day, a credit score is a measure of how trustworthy you are as a borrower. Late payments can have a significant negative impact on your credit score. Make sure to pay all of your bills, including credit card payments, loan payments, and utility bills, on time each month. Here are a few strategies to make sure you stay on top of your bills. First, make a budget and stick to it. A budget is the most important step to take in order to pay bills on time. Determine what bills you need to pay, how much you can afford to pay, and when the payments will be made. Another aspect is to set up automatic payments. By setting up automatic payments, you can ensure that payments are made on time and with less hassle. Most banks and credit card companies offer automatic payment options, so do your research and find the one that works best for you. You can also use payment reminders. Payment reminders can be effective in ensuring that payments are made on time. Most banks and credit card companies offer payment reminders, but you can also get reminders from your phone or other apps and set them up manually. Try and pay more than the minimum balance. While paying the minimum balance will help you avoid late fees, it won't help you improve your credit score by much. To improve your credit score, try to pay more than the minimum balance each month. Another way to really tackle paying your bills on time is to make more than one payment a month. Making more than one payment a month can help you stay on top of your bills and pay them on time. Try to make small payments throughout the month to avoid getting overwhelmed by a single large payment at the end of the month. You can also negotiate with your creditors. If you're having trouble making payments on time, talk to your creditors and negotiate. They may be willing to work with you and provide lower interest rates or payment plans that make it easier for you to pay your bills. Number 5, dispute credit report errors. Credit report errors can happen and they have a negative impact on your credit score. Review your credit report regularly and dispute any errors that you find. You may think this is a complex process, but it's not. Here are a few steps that you can follow. Get access to your credit report. You can do this by requesting one from the 3 major credit bureaus, Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. Review your credit report closely and identify any discrepancies or errors. Disputes can be filed if there are any incorrect items listed that are hurting your credit score. Then, you need to gather any documents or records that support your dispute. This includes letters, receipts, or other documents that can prove your claim is valid. And then go ahead and file a dispute with the credit bureau. This can be done either by mail or online. They usually have a form you can fill out. Respond to any request from their credit bureau in a timely manner. The bureau that you choose will investigate the dispute and may ask for additional information to further prove your stance. After you've been approved, after they've accepted as an error, you need to monitor your credit report. After the investigation, the bureau should update your credit report to reflect the outcome of the dispute. This process takes about 30 to 45 days. If you don't see any changes after that, follow up with the credit bureau you filed the dispute with and make sure they get it changed. Number 6, deal with collections accounts. If you have any collections accounts on your credit report, try to deal with them as soon as possible. Pay off any outstanding debt or negotiate a payment plan with the collection agency. Once the account is paid off, make sure you get a written confirmation that has been resolved and that it will be removed from your credit report. This last step is essential because some of the collection agencies are lax and may even sell your information to other agencies due to poor record keeping. Don't consider this process as done until you have the written confirmation in your hands. Number 7, use a secured credit card. As I mentioned earlier, a secured credit card can be a great way to start building your credit if you have a limited credit history or have struggled with credit in the past. Just make sure to choose a secured credit card with a low annual fee and a reputable issuer, and use it responsibly by making on-time payments and keeping your balance low. Number 8, get credit for rent and utility payments. If you're a responsible renter or utility customer, you may be able to benefit from alternative credit scoring models that take your rent and utility payments into account. There are several services available that can help you report your rental or utility payments to the credit bureaus, which can help to boost your credit score over time. Number 9, add to your credit mix. Having a diverse mix of credit accounts can also help to improve your credit score. This includes credit cards, loans, and other types of credit. However, be careful not to take on too much credit at once, as this can backfire and hurt your credit score. Instead, focus on gradually adding to your credit mix over time by applying for new credit only when you need it and can afford it. Those are the 9 ways that you can quickly improve your credit score. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't forget to leave a like.